Morning of the game here in Kiev. It's England against Sweden tonight at the Olympic Stadium. We've spoken to many people about this match. Let's get the views of two of the top players. Owen Hargreaves. He played so many times for England in the heart of midfield. We'll find out what he's got to say about Scott Parker, Stevie G and Andy Carroll. And Freddy Ljungberg, can there be a bigger superstar on the football field from Sweden? I don't think so. Both talking exclusively to talkSPORT.co.uk. Let's go and find out. What do you think? What are your thoughts on the day of the game?
I think both teams are a little bit worried, I think, about their form. Of course, England did well defensively against France, but didn't happen much, I think, offensively. Sweden struggled and lost. So I think it's two teams that are, I don't know if they're nervous, but they're not really sure where they stand, I think.
For England, it's been an interesting month and a half, really. Roy Hodgson's come in. He wants to change things. He's somehow, you know the expectation in England about football, but he's somehow got to measure that with beginning with a side that do as well as he hopes here, but move on and think about the World Cup. It's a little difficult for him. Yeah,
but I think now he needs to think just about this tournament. It's not about the World Cup. And I think that's what Sweden as well, we see it. We only had a manager been in the job for 1.5 months, and there's no way that they've been able to get everything across that they want to be done. So I think it's hard for him, but I think you were a compact unit in the first game, but now it's a little bit too for you guys to, if you want to win and stuff, to take it to the, not maybe tonight, but if you want to go further in the tournament, you need to, you know, develop the game a little bit, maybe a bit more dangerous offensively. You have Rooney to come in. I think as well that the people, at least when I'm in London, they don't talk it up as much as they normally do, and I think maybe that's an advantage for the players to not feel that pressure.
That's a good point that you made there. Andy Carroll's likely to start tonight. Your defensive capabilities are good. That's going to be a good matchup tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say in the past at least, Sweden's one of the biggest strengths has been like in the aerial, in the back. They've been very strong, but I think they conceded, if it's 3 goals on 3 set pieces in the last couple of games or something, and I know that worries Sweden, and especially if you put Carroll in, maybe that's one of the things that Hodgson's seen that he want to exploit a little bit.
Both sides actually, set pieces are important to them. They've always been to Sweden as well. It could be a battle of that if it comes down to that, you know, tonight.
Yeah, I think Sweden were a bit defensive in the first, and so was England. So I don't know exactly what the game's gonna plan out, and if it becomes just a standstill, maybe like you said, the set piece is going to be very important. Hey
Freddie, you're known around the world now for the modelling and for everything else, and tonight you've got an ambassadorial role as well. With you're looking after the next generation of footballers.
I try at least. No, but I think it's something that I enjoy doing, to like get kids to feel comfortable and have a day of an experience. I've done some different things when your kids that are sick, that you help them for a day and stuff, and it warms you inside to see the kids be happy. So.
They're the mascots for the game, and then some of the kids here are going to be delighted. I think you're doing a bit of five-a-side as well.
Yeah, exactly, and make their day a bit special. That's what we're going to try to do at least.
Whose night's going to be special? The English or the Swedish tonight?
I must hope that it's the Swedes.
Of the tournament that you've looked at so far, who to you really looks the business? Obviously Spain, but have Germany emerged as the other side so far?
Yeah, I think personally I saw Germany and Spain as the favourite before the tournament. I think they played really, really well. I think I'm quite interested to see Russia does as well, because their first game were really, really good, and I like them how they play football. So we'll see.
And what about Freddy Ljungberg? I mean, Japan is all over now. Are you still itching to get back out there?
We'll see what we're going to do, but we have some offers. Unfortunately, I had some offers in the winter, and I said I wouldn't leave Japan, and then they stopped me from leaving, so I'm not allowed to play football until the 1st of July. But that's part of life. I'm a bit old. If I was 20, I would be fuming, but it's okay. So we're going to take a decision this summer.
Do you still follow Arsenal a little bit?
Yeah, a lot. It's my club. I feel very connected with them, so I'm there whenever I can.
And do you think that they'll come back next season, Champions League, that Arsene Wenger will once more emerge, and that eventually Arsenal will get closer to winning this elusive title?
I hope so, like every other Arsenal fan. That's what I dream about. I think, though, that they need to start spending a little bit of money, I think, to get in some special players. Maybe not the squad, I think they have the squad, but to get in some extra ones, and in that way keep Van Persie, and then they can get dangerous, I think.
Freddy Ljungberg, great to talk to you. Good to see you looking so well.
Thank you very much, likewise.